Hey, so the last video I posted about your thoughts around what someone else might think about you, it provoked a lot of discussion and feelings and a little bit of resistance. And this is both in myself and in, sorry about all the shadows on my face, and among people who have commented and sent me messages. Because there are two things. One is when we get into our thoughts about what somebody thinks about us, we kind of get lost in a maze, right? Like one person said, I don't know if I've got clarity or if I'm more confused. Trying to shift what my thoughts are about what their thoughts are about me. I don't know. And that's valid. Because honestly, when we're in any kind of connection, it can be with a neighbor, or it can be with a family member, or it can be with somebody you deeply care about, or somebody you don't talk to anymore. It is a connection. It is a soul connection. And with soul connections, when you get in the head, we do get a bit lost. So if you have been struggling with your thoughts about what someone else might feel or think about you, or even your thoughts about what you think and feel about somebody else, maybe you don't feel like you know, this is for you. Okay, so the first most important thing to do is let's just get out of your head altogether. Get out of your head, get into your heart, and let's first address, well, how are you actually feeling? How are you feeling in general? And then tap into what you feel, and really make it what you feel regarding this other person. So for example, Nancy just posted a comment that says, there's someone I work with and I feel like they hate me. And I just had a session with someone yesterday who said, I feel like my sister's always mad at me. I feel like maybe she hates me. And it's interesting, when we're kids, sometimes that inner dialogue goes straight to, they hate me, right? Sort of a quick shift into this person must hate me. And it really doesn't take much for our minds to go there, right? Especially when we're in that childlike place. So since it is a childlike place, it's important to first say to that child inside you, hey, you are lovable and you are loved. So you're letting that child part of you know, hey, your lovability is not in question here. You are not a hateable person. Okay, let's start there. And secondly, if this other person has feelings and thoughts that are not positive about you, that also is not necessarily a reflection on you and who you are. That each of us has our own thoughts and reactions and feelings about what every single person in the world does and interacts with us, including strangers, behind the wheel of a car. I mean, it is so arbitrary, right? What we think and feel about the other people in the world. It is arbitrary, and yet it's based entirely on what our own personal and very specialized feelings, triggers, wounds, desires, deficiencies, opinions about ourselves, mental patterns, and inner dialogue is always saying. And those little child inside of each of us are things that we cannot control. We just can't. No matter how much we want to, and no matter how much we care about that person, no matter how much we want to make peace with that person, we can't control those things. Another layer you can feel into when you're ready is, what might this person's presence in my reality, let's take the person at work who just seems to hate me, what might they be showing me? Well, right now that person might be showing me that, the little child inside me is feeling tender, is getting their feelings hurt. That little child inside me needs more protection from me within. Needs me to speak more positively to them so that that little child in me can know that no matter what kind of looks that person's going to give me today, based on who knows what, you just don't know. But I know that, I have what I need. I'm going to be working on giving myself what I need. And maybe if I'm exuding this energy of, wow, peace, love, fulfillment, maybe, just maybe, that can serve as some kind of positive spark in this person's environment. And maybe I can see a little deeper into them. Maybe I can see their child inside. Maybe I can see the pain. And maybe I can bear witness to it, if nothing else. Now, do not get it twisted. This does not mean it is your responsibility or obligation to, change others' perceptions, or to try to resolve or compensate for what is going on with someone else. Just because you see their pain and you might go, oh, that gives me more understanding, does not make it your responsibility to put your own child at risk, your own inner child, by throwing yourself out there, because remember, hurt people can hurt people. So you're not going to put your child in the way, in harm's way. We've already done that as empaths, as people who care. Been there, done that. That is not the guidance. The guidance is to be loving to yourself and allow that love to just kind of spill over. And you will notice its healing powers, because then you're going to be used by the divine with those healing powers, rather than your ego saying, it's my job to fix this. It's not. It's not your job to fix it. If you aren't actively perpetuating it, it's not your job to fix it. Okay? And finally, ask for energetic help. Ask your spirit guides to help you, to send away any energies that are not yours, to fill you up with energies that feel wonderful, to bring. Ask that anything that is not in alignment with your greatest good and highest purpose, and with you experiencing all the things that you're aligned with experiencing, joy, love, harmony, support, abundance, connection, that any energies that are not in alignment with that within you or outside of you be removed. Your guides will take care of that, and you will notice miracles happening. Whether it's someone being moved out of your reality, or someone within your reality shifting a bit, or sharing with you, allowing something new to happen, because you're allowing something new to happen. You're allowing the child inside of you to be loved, and for that to be the priority number one. Okay? So I hope this helps. I hope you will let me know. And that's especially important this time of year, to just remember this and the power of loving from the inside out. You're going to see it in real time. Okay?